What's upset you now?
Sean and Mikey have had a glow up since we last met. Really, sort of like you look like you've been styled. You're both wearing a sort of.
I think I look exactly the same.
No, you don't. No, you're both. No, you're both wearing a sort of very trendy.
Am I trendy?
The loose sort of trouser. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think. I saw Carl Donnelly. I'm back from Edinburgh. We'll get onto that shortly.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. And he was wearing the sort of loose fit, and I'm like, I don't think I have the stature. I think I'd look like I was from the olden days.
You're wrong, actually.
Well, like the 20s, 1920s.
Yeah, I think I'd look like Norman Wisdom.
Yeah.
I think I should have a cap on. Maybe it could be my thing.
A bowler hat. Chaplin.
Hello. Yeah, it's just sort of.
Are
like
these noticeably baggy then? Because Is that?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah, they're
really
baggy,
noticeably baggy.
Oh,
they're like pyjama bottoms.
Right.
I like them. I like the style. I probably wouldn't wear them with those shoes.
Huh?
I wouldn't wear them with those shoes.
What would you? What
like
should
a
I?
Shoe.
Oh no, I can't. Yeah, well,
like
I
a brown shoe.
Oh, okay.
And a
I've
sort
got
of like
brown
little
shoe.
workwear jacket.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a brown shoe.
Mikey's also gone for more of a cargo pant, but very nice.
This has actually been a thing for me recently.
Yeah.
Everyone kept telling me, by the way, slim-fitting jeans are fucking lame now.
Yeah.
And that's all I've ever worn.
See, now straight away, that makes me want to wear slim-fitting jeans. Yeah, they're not trendy. This is like the cappuccino gate all over again.
It's similar.
I wear things that look nice. I am not a slave to fashion.
Well, can I? And on that point, and I agree. These are a mistake. These trousers, because I bought a nice fitting pair of grey trousers,
right?
And they were hooked on. They were hooked on a shelf, and there were loads of shelves. And I went, "Oh, they fit perfectly."
When you got them home, they had juicy printed across the back. Amazing. Sean bought himself a velour juicy tracksuit by mistake.
So I went, these are perfect. So they just picked another 2 pairs of trousers, thinking it would be the same fit.
Okay.
But someone had hung the wrong trousers up. So I've now got baggy trousers.
They're nice.
Yeah, but I think a bit like, I don't want to look, I'm conscious of looking, I don't want to look like I'm trying to be trendy.
But you don't look like you're trying to be trendy.
Oh, God, fine.
Nor do you. They suit you.
As long as I don't look like
as much as it pays me to compliment either of you.
Yeah, I know. What's going on?
They both look good. They look like they suit you, and those are a similar trouser, but more of a Mikey vibe.
Okay.
We've also got a white top. We look like we're in the Stay E17 video.
I don't know what that is.
Well,
but
so obviously we've had a little revamp. What's your excuse?
It's just
it's nice. What is that CP company?
Yeah,
what's that?
It's just an Italian brand.
It's very
favoured
nice.
by football hooligans.
But right. So look, we've got a lot to talk about because you've been at the world's biggest arts festival.
I don't think we finished talking about the trousers.
Oh, did we not?
Not
have we not?
Quite.
What have you got more to say?
Well, no.
On the matter?
It's just interesting. They're both olive.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is a very in colour as well.
Can you stop saying in? You sound like my nan. Oh, look at you with your trendy trousers. You're all the rage. Yeah.
But apparently
Put a bit
they
of gel
are.
in your hair and get down the disco. You're going to be beating them off with a stick. Stop. Mikey, that's twice you've said in. 3 times.
Sorry.
And we're going to switch the mic off.
What would you say? Trendy?
Just nice. I don't say trendy.
Okay.
I'm not a dedicated follower of fashion. Yeah?
I thought you were. You are a follower of fashion.
No, I'm not. I know what people are saying is fashionable. I don't follow fashion. You can't pigeonhole me, mate.
Okay.
I will not be put in a box.
I put you down as a fashionable man, though, and I mean that as a compliment. But
no, I'm not a fashionable man.
Okay, fine.
Stylish, maybe. If that's what you want to say. Fashionable, absolutely not. I am aware of the trend of the baggy trouser. I looked at it and thought, that looks good. That is something that I'm not. That's as trends go. That's a good one.
It's a comfortable one, I tell you that.
Is it?
I'm very happy. I hope it sticks. I hope it stays.
Well, it won't stick. That's probably what's comfortable about it, isn't it? The looseness is getting a bit of air to it.
The skinny jean did well. It hung in there for a long while.
Well, I like a tapered trouser. That's what I'm not necessarily a skinny. I just don't.
Tapered is regular, but comes in at the bottom.
Yes.
Yeah, that's.
Right. I live in fear of accidentally buying a pair of trousers that goes out at the bottom.
Yeah.
They're almost like a thing.
Yeah.
as well,
I know they
isn't
are.
it? Yeah.
No, they are.
It's
like
coming.
flared trousers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like super bad.
Two things that are imminent: Civil War, bootcut jeans. Those are bet your house on the two things that are coming. Bootcut jeans.
I reckon that you just saying that is the perfect soundbite of what What's Upset You Now is. That kind of covers everything that we would discuss.
Yeah.
Bootcut jeans and Civil War. What's the pod about? They just kind of talk about things. What? Bootcut jeans and Civil War. And the apocalypse.
But yes, you both look great.
Thank you very much.
You look fresh. Which
Do
I was
I?
surprised because as I said to Mikey before you turned up, I was like, he must be knackered.
Yeah, I'm very tired.
You don't look tired.
I feel
Which is
tired.
nice.
I was sleeping so
Don't
much.
seem
in Edinburgh.
tired.
2 days, I double napped of over an hour at a time.
Oh,
But it wasn't
Lovely.
good. I was just like, I woke up, had breakfast, went back. I was like, I'm not done sleeping. Fine. Where I was staying, there was breakfast, and I didn't want to miss it, and it finished at 10. So I was like, so I was setting my alarm to get breakfast. I was like, even when I went down, I was like, I'm going straight back to bed as soon as I've had these pancakes. I was having pancakes with fried egg, maple syrup, and haggis. It was absolutely incredible.
Oh, that sounds
does
good.
sound
You had a good time. It sounds like you're on holiday and you had to do a show in the evening.
No.
Okay.
No,
Too
it wasn't
far.
that.
Too far.
That was well too far. It did feel like that for about the first 48 hours. I was like, bloody hell, I can't believe I've never done this before because I only did a week.
Yes, this is, by the way, crucial.
Yeah.
You only did, if we were talking to you after a month in Edinburgh, this would be a completely different vibe.
But it's still there. It crept in. Do you know what it is? It's just like, you can't keep the facade up for that long. It's like being in prison. Having to go to the same place every day and perform the same show every day. You just go, what is the point of this? What is this about?
Paul is actually also the spokesman for Edinburgh Festival. He does the PR.
Do you know
for
what
the
I mean, though? You
Oh,
just go like,
absolutely.
what is this? I really miss golf. You know,
I thought you'd be doing golf.
Whoever's got that on their bingo card. No, I didn't do golf, Sean, because as I mentioned in the WhatsApp group, which I will also get onto, I cracked my ribs on the BMX.
Oh
shit,
my God,
I forgot about that.
I completely forgot.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
On its maiden voyage.
Oh my God.
Went out, Iris said, can you do a jump? I said, yeah, of course I could do a jump. Went to jump off a curb. As soon as I took flight, I was like, this is way heavier than bikes I used to have. Landed awkwardly. I went fucking flying and cracked my ribs. I've been in absolute agony. It's only just started to ease up now.
Did you have to go to hospital?
No, I didn't go to hospital. I mean, there's nothing they can do.
Oh, there's nothing you can do.
No,
to crack,
I mean, you know,
cracked rib.
yeah.
So hang on a second.
I mean, I will say I didn't have an X-ray, so it could have just been bruised.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say it was a cracked rib, but you know, like you phone up and they go, you know, all you can do is rest. If it gets worse or if you get a chest infection, yeah. I mean, I can't fucking believe it.
So hang on. Is it just you and Iris, or is your?
Just me and Iris. I mean, it was such an awful situation. She was obsessed with having a race as well. She just kept going on about this race. I'm like lying on the floor.
He's just lying on the floor. Daddy, was that the jump? Help me. Please help me. Get your mum. Get your mum.
I had to wheel the bike back home. I couldn't even ride it.
Daddy, can you put me on your shoulders? Fuck off.
Oh, dear.
I'm an agony.
So I then went on holiday for 2 weeks with cracked ribs. Like, basically, the first 2 days went in the pool thinking that might ease it up. That made it worse. Couldn't sleep. Had to have pain relief the whole way through the holiday. Every time I burped, laughed, farted, sneezed.
It ruins the fart.
Mate, anything you did, you'd like burping. The burping, you'd like fucking spend about like 3 minutes just doubled up in pain. Awful.
Where was your holiday?
Turkey. I mean, have you been to Turkey?
Hang on, have you been back on the BMX since?
No, not yet. I will do though. I'm ready to go back on there now.
You filmed it.
What I
You
won't be
filmed it
doing
as
is attempting any jumps.
1080 on a ramp, on a half pipe. So you're in Turkey.
Yeah.
See Keris?
No, I didn't know.
Didn't see Keris?
I tell you what, everything there is fake.
From the teeth.
Clothes. They have no copyright laws there. So like, there's just shops everywhere selling. Not where I bought this hoodie, I hasten to add. I bought this from a legitimate vendor in Edinburgh.
Okay.
But I don't see the point. I'd rather just wear a nice item of clothing that is not made by.
By what?
Well, just I'd rather wear a good quality sweatshirt from Marks and Spencer's than a shit quality one with a crocodile on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
The reason I buy clothes is because they look nice. It doesn't, I'm not label driven.
Yeah, right, okay, yeah.
I do like a lot of labels, but I'm not, it's not just about
But they're
labels.
also usually quite
good quality,
and
my
they
God.
last years. Like, that's the reason, isn't it?
I've got tops that I've had since the 90s. I mean, I probably wouldn't wear them now, but I've got tops that are still wearable from the 90s.
From Marks.
No, from like Ralph.
Okay.
Ralph
Sorry.
Lauren particularly.
Good quality.
Oh, unbelievable quality. Well, it was. I don't know if it still is. I think everything's got.
Was Ralph Lauren in Friends?
Yes, I
Rachel
think
works for...
That's right. Yeah, he was. Yeah. Oh no, was that Calvin Klein?
Oh.
I haven't seen it.
Don't know.
If only we had a producer that could Google it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sat there with a laptop in front of him going, yeah. It's literally at the tip of my fingers.
Yes, Ralph Lauren appeared as himself in the episode, in the
Yeah,
Friends
I remember.
episode, the one with
yeah,
Ross.
he had
teeth.
white hair.
Yes.
So the thing about
I know this is
Edinburgh-
coming out thick and fast now, isn't it? I'm sorry. It's almost too much to
I know.
catch up
It's
on.
fantastic,
Yeah,
but so I'll tell you because I want to hear about the Edinburgh experience, but I'll tell you the thing that makes me shudder and the thing that makes me when I'm at home and think like that question pops into your head. Should I have got the thing where I go, oh no, you can't go. It's just the posters. The posters is the bit where I go, oh no, and I get like PTSD from just walking around Edinburgh and having everyone's.
But it's no different to
smiling
being on
at
social
you.
media, I would say.
Good
which
point.
also, I had a 2-week break from social media while I was in Turkey. And I tell you what, I can't tell you how happy it made me. To the point where and then in Edinburgh, boredom, stress, whatever, an addictive personality, something. So you just...
How did you stop in Turkey? How did you stop?
Well, I'll tell you now. I made a conscious decision, which I have done before. I've made a conscious decision. I saw a clip just before I went of Simon Amstel at ABC talking about a book called Stolen Focus by Johan. Can you Google who that's by?
Yeah.
I read it. It's fucking amazing. And I'm going to read it again because it was just so good. But it's not all about that, but it's just all about why we can't.
Johan Harry.
Johan Harry, yeah, there we go.
Isn't that the Sapiens guy?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. Because I just recognise the name, and why would I recognise the name? Go on.
He's written 3 books, I think. One about addiction, one about depression. And
Yeah, it's not Sapiens Guy. Lost
Yeah.
Connections, Magic Pill,
there we go.
Chasing the Scream.
And just-
Stolen Focus.
but it was just sort of like the first chapter of it, really, because he sort of goes away to, I can't remember where it is he goes for a digital detox.
Oh yes.
And it was just sort of like talking about like letting your mind wander and stuff. And I was just, because I was on holiday, just sitting in the morning having a coffee and just looking at the sky and the sea. And like,
Yes.
I was just like, mate, this is what I used to do on holiday.
Yeah.
Not just that. Do you know, I'm not mental, but like,
Yeah.
just sitting there and so I don't know how I'm going to fix it here because it's proving to be a bit more difficult.
But hang on, how did you? So hang on. This is really key.
I tell you what, it's rubbish. Like seeing people on their phones when you're not on your phones, people look mad.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You're just like, what are you doing?
But you still. What I'm.
And I enjoy reading. I do.
Yeah.
I really enjoy reading, and so like it talked about that, and I was obviously reading that book, which was sort of slightly meta, but it was talking about the joy of reading while I was reading, and then I went on to read another 2 books, and I was just like, oh man, like this makes me happy.
Yeah.
This actually is feeding my soul and feeding, stimulating my brain in a good way and using my imagination and all of that sort of good stuff. Relaxing, slept way better. I'm back. I'm already struggling to get to sleep because I'm on my fucking phone before I go to bed. And it's just like noise. That had gone. Like, I know it's only 2 weeks and I don't want to sound...
But this is key. No, that's no. That's a long time. But this is key. You just through the discipline of yourself. So you had your phone's there.
I was leaving it in the room.
Okay. So that's quite important. But that's quite important, isn't it? Because it's difficult to do that in your normal life. On a holiday, you could go, I'm going to leave it there, which helps.
Here's another
thing. You've got
thing.
to try and work out how to... I told you about the box. I've got the box. Which,
well, they talk about that.
I went back into the box.
In the book.
And then I stopped using the box again.
And an app called Freedom on your laptop, which will make you not able to access the internet for a period of time which you determine. But is it K-Safe that you've had?
It's just a box. I don't know the brand.
So he talks about two things, because at the end he sort of says, if this was a self-help book, it's not a self-help book. It's just a study into, why our attention is so so fucked, basically, for want of a better term. It's not how he describes it, but the final chapter is like a conclusion, and he says that I'd love to tell you that I have sorted this out, but as I write, and it's in lockdown. I won't ruin it. I would really recommend reading it. But he sort of says, what I've learned, it isn't like this is what you do. This is like, these are things that have helped me. But that, those things are a couple of things that he mentioned. I was going to say something else then.
It was about the phone.
So another thing that Simon Amstel said is to switch the display to black and white.
Oh, I've seen this. Yeah,
I tried this ages ago.
Well, I did it the whole time I was on holiday, because I was checking my emails once a day.
Yeah, you have to check your emails.
Which is. I was literally just going to the reception. I didn't even turn the Wi-Fi on in my room on my phone. I was like, I'm just going to do that, and then it's done. But I tell you what. Then on the flight back, I'd had some stuff downloaded to watch. Mm-hmm. Turning it back to colour after having it on black and white, because what they're talking about is. It's the big tech are trying to steal your sort of focus rather than, and we all beat ourselves up going, I spend too much time on this. It's like, we're not strong enough to kind of like overcome what they're doing to keep us on there. The inventor of the infinite scroll, who I've heard you talk about, where he reckons the worst invention of our time, because it used to be you'd get to the bottom of the page and you had to click next. So you were making a conscious decision whether you were going to. So even that, they reckon, has increased the time which people stay on phones for. I sound insane, but it was just...
No, I don't think you do, actually.
It was such a good read, and I felt so much happier for that period. I come back, I go to Edinburgh, I'd better check whatever, whatever the fucking reasoning you have with your head, I'd better just... And I'm back in. Phone hasn't gone back to black and white, haven't taken the apps off my phone. So I need to figure out... I think I'm going to try and read it again, maybe just give myself a weekend where I don't go on social media.
Yes. I tell you what, actually, I have to be honest here. Comedian Sean McLaughlin, who supports Ricky Gervais, for those that don't know, he's got a really good routine about that, about us versus big tech. How can you got your mind, but you're against Zuckerberg and $1 billion companies. How do we win? They want you.
Yeah.
To have the discipline to beat that is...
second you spend on there is money. It's money.
It's terrifying, isn't it?
That's what it is.
Terrifying.
You're a product.
Yeah.
What's the black and... So with the black and...
what's the psychology behind
it's just sort of like the colours, just, to kind of...
To stimulate you.
Yeah, it's just...
Okay. And you're less likely to click that Instagram logo.
You can't differentiate between the apps. They all just look... Everything looks the same.
Yeah, okay. That does make sense.
That Instagram app, I don't know, but I assume, and I think I've been led to believe, it's all been designed to jump.
Oh, of course.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's sort of,
yeah.
These are highly skilled, technical people that are...
Oh, of course, absolutely. And they know.
And what I will say, and I believe this, and I don't know, you don't know how anyone else feels or how anyone else thinks, it makes me unhappy. Like, the social media makes me unhappy, and that is, I don't...
Yeah.
Well, hang on. Well, I'm interested because we're comedians, so it's got a slightly, or certainly for me, it's got a slightly different... there's a slightly unique problem with it, which is you're living your own life, which is generally quite nice and going well, but then you're force-fed, accidentally, other people's success and their good news, which in real life, you give me some good news, and it's in real life, that's nice. You go, oh, well done. But suddenly, you're walking your dog in the park, and you're seeing someone's good news. It interrupts it kind of pierces your world, and it's strange. And and now you're in your own world, and suddenly you're in this competitive. I'm only talking about myself here, in this competitive state that I don't want to be in, and doesn't represent how I am in RIL. I've just said in real life, but in real life, like there's a kind of vindicativeness that appears, that makes itself apparent on the phone, that doesn't exist in real life. I've rarely, very rarely in my actual real life has anyone told me some good news and it like got to me. You got to me, you go, oh, I've got this. Oh, right. Oh, congratulations. Well done. And it's kind of, it's just well done. But then
you get sort of like tone and connection and humanity.
Exactly.
Like, all that stuff.
That's what I mean.
And also,
I've gone off a bit of a rant.
I went
off. The reason I set that up, the reason I was honest about that is because I wanted to then hear yours, which you don't live in a state of what I've just described.
Yeah.
So when Paul talks about the experience of social media and goes like, it makes me unhappy, you went, and is that because actually you're not a comedian? So it's a different thing. You're just looking at Messi's goals. Oh, what?
No, it does if I use it too much. I think the point with your situation, they're not, a lot of these people, I know they're like acquaintances and maybe some of them are friends, but they're your work colleagues.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah, it's strange.
How often in the past you would never just hear all about all of your work colleagues?
Right.
Yeah, we're in an invisible office. That's how I always think. I imagine like the country is this massive office that we're all comedians are all just working in.
Yeah.
And you kind of. Whereas my work, I guess I don't know what my work colleagues would be. Podcast producer. I don't see them.
Yeah.
And I don't give a shit because it's not personal. It's not like a person. It's not me being presented. I don't really use Instagram. Obviously, sometimes there's like the little clips I'll do a collab if I'm in them, but I don't have an audience, so I don't really give a shit. I'll just occasionally post if I do a festival or a holiday or something. I just don't think I have the competitive thing.
It's made like happiness, and so, funnily enough, here's a good book. It's a bit more. There's a book called.
Sorry. Yes, go on.
The Happiness Industry, which is about how, but basically, philosopher Jeremy Bentham, in the 1800s, looked at trying to measure happiness. How do you measure happiness? What is happiness? And when you find that out, how do you actually measure it? And he was foreseeing a time, which is now, where they can measure it by likes, by screen time, by where you're. The new iPhones could track where your eyes are looking at a video. So it's not just you're watching the video. It's if you're looking down, it will know you're looking at that bit of the video.
Well, I think we all know which bits we're talking about. Hence my algorithm.
So wait, before you do your point, can I quickly say a thing that I didn't know you could do? You know you can reset your whole algorithm on Instagram. It's a game changer.
How do you do that?
I can't remember in detail.
Great.
Look it
that
up.
was great. Absolutely
it's
fantastic.
It's one Google and you've done it.
Okay.
And you can refresh.
But also, and I take your point, Mikey, and I think you're absolutely right. I think that's a huge part of why I don't like social media is that kind of work thing.
Yeah.
It's just weird. Like, we're living in two realities now. The real reality, like of being around people, and the other reality, which is on our own with our phones, and it's fucking dull.
And it's always negative.
Yeah, but I like being around mates and like having a laugh. Where you're not even thinking about your fucking phone.
Yeah.
Well, you're more likely to hover on something which causes you like fear and anxiety because of a self-defense thing.
Do you do the thing that I do, which is because the algorithm, and you must do, I'm guessing this is how the algorithm works, so you just must do, is like, there's something unless you use Oasis as an example, and they've chopped up thousands of things that Noel Gallagher has said in interviews.
Yeah.
And you just find yourself watching them again. Like, I've seen this man
I know, yeah.
say this thing
Yeah.
literally hundreds of times.
Yeah.
And here I am again, watching him say the same thing. Like, what the fuck are they tapping in? Sorry, excuse me. What are they tapping into in my brain? Where if you were to ask a rational me, a logical me, that wasn't looking at my phone and go, do you know that Noel Gallagher quote? Yes. You go, do you want to watch it again? No.
Yeah, I just don't think it's a very satisfying way to consume things. You know, it doesn't allow for, you know, by its very nature, it doesn't really allow for sort of nuance and kind of things to build and to set things up. I've been watching Sneaky Pete. I think you've watched it, haven't you?
I haven't, but I've heard.
Have you
it's
watched
very
it?
Good.
Don't know what it is.
It's Bryan Cranston created it.
Created it?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's about
Didn't
sort
know
of a
that.
con man. I'm on series
I like
2.
the main actor. He's cool.
He's fucking
Yeah.
brilliant.
Who
Did
is
I
it?
talk about it last time we were here?
No,
Hang on. Australian.
No, that's
You'll
You
recognise.
recommended
Yeah,
me
that
that,
was
and
good
I
as
watched
well.
it. Yeah.
Oh, him. He's always in like Seth MacFarlane things. What's his name? Giovanni Ribisi.
he's fucking brilliant.
You'll
So-
do
so
you want me to show
turn
you his
around,
face?
Turn the
Hang on.
laptop round.
What's that? Let me go.
He's-
Yeah, go on.
Well, no, but it's just sort of like it's loads of setup and kind of like, you know, loads of stuff that pays out.
That guy, Sean.
Oh, I love that.
He's
one of
so
my favourite
good.
actors.
Yeah, he's
He's
really good.
amazing.
I don't know his name. He's got a tiny part in Lost in Translation, and he's incredible in it.
He's a bit like Michael Keaton, I think. He reminds me of Michael Keaton in this. He's got a very sort
That's
of.
so cool. He,
Mate, you should watch it.
it's Phoebe's brother, right?
Of course
In
he
Friends.
is.
Yeah.
Who's
Of
brother?
course he is.
Phoebe's brother in Friends. He has the
Oh,
surrogate.
I never really watched Friends, but okay.
Okay, that's mental.
Sorry.
That's
How old is he
mental.
then? He must be like.
He is.
He is the only good thing about Avatar 1.
Mate.
Oh,
you've got-
yeah. He's an avatar. He's good in that.
Yeah.
You've got to watch Sneaky
Yeah,
Pete.
it's
so
sold.
good, but it's just sort of
He's
like.
50.
Yeah, I was going to say, he looks good for 50.
Got young
I still think
face.
you look good for 50.
Thank you very much.
Right. There we go.
Anyway, I digress. There were still cunts in Edinburgh.
Oh, thank God. I was choking out here.
There are. I mean, I've never met such a bunch of posh, entitled people. Do you know, like?
Thank God. Sorry, can I just say, cut the last half an hour. Here we go.
Well, we're warmed up now. Just like, you know, like thinking they're amazing because they're going to see something. Do you know what I mean? We're actually going to see the blah 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 blah. You're like, oh right, cool. You're better than me then, aren't you? Sorry, I'm just trying to walk down a pavement. I didn't realise you were going to see fucking upside down Mirage Maloon or whatever it is. And then I went to see 40.
Sorry, what time is the upside down Mirage Maloud?
I'll tell you what I did go and see up there, which was amazing, because a friend of mine was working on it, and she said, do you want to come along? Le Clique,
Go on.
the sexy circus.
Amazing.
It was, I had no idea, I had no expectation. I knew obviously that it was sort of circus, but it was, mate, it was so good. So funny, like properly well sort of choreographed and just amazing.
All about the choreography. That's good. Well done, Paul. Well done. Oh, the dexterity of the performance, honestly.
No, but
the
it was,
details.
though, but it was funny. I mean, yeah, sure. There were tits. There was a lady at the end who was like one of the original sort of performers, and she did this sort of like music. It was all kind of like it was how would you? It was sort of like not quite Tim Burton-esque, but it was in that sort of slightly gothy, burlesque-y kind of world. You know,
Moulin Rouge. That's just
Yeah.
lazy because you said burlesque, but I was
But
just.
so that in that sort of world, it's very sort of atmospheric, and it was amazing, and it was like nearly 2 hours long, so it was just great to completely immerse yourself into something you wouldn't normally go and see.
Yeah.
And
Did you at any point get an erection?
I did not.
Oh.
What a question. He's talking about the arts festival, Mikey.
Yeah.
this is the
This
arts.
is the biggest performing arts festival in the world.
Huh?
You said it was a
This is about
sexy
this is about
circus.
expression, Mikey. This is
I
about
want
expression
to
of
know how
yourself.
sexy it was. Is there like vaginas on show?
There was some vaginas on
Shut
top.
up!
Like-
Two cocks. Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Full on
loads
out.
of loads of tits.
Cocks.
Yeah, two cocks.
Flaccid.
Yeah, well, not erect, were they?
Well, I don't know. Do I wasn't there. You
Well,
don't know what they're swinging from.
I hope they were flaccid.
Wouldn't this danger be? I'd be worried that you might get excited, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
If you
one
were
of them
doing
sort of
that,
like
yeah.
covered himself in shaving foam and then shaved himself, and then the other one, it was really funny actually. You know the sort of magician's trick where they've got like the sort of long tunnel made out of material and they sort of go down, and then by the time it's come back down quickly, they've changed dresses.
Yeah.
Like, way, and it was like, wow. And they were like the B-52s. I don't know if the reference means anything to you, but they were from Las Vegas. So they were sort of like a bit like what's his name that does all those sort of like films like Hairspray and stuff? Is it John something?
Hairspray.
Don't know.
Oh, what's his name?
So was your friend in it or working on it?
Adam Shankman?
Is that his name?
Person that did Hairspray.
No, I'm thinking of someone else.
Okay.
Anyway, no, she wasn't in it. No, she was working on it. And then it was his go, so they did the same. And just the first one, it came down and he was completely naked. So it's just really
Great.
It was just really funny.
Yes.
You didn't know what was going to happen next,
yeah.
but then also like really impressive kind of acrobatic prowess on display.
So they're doing acrobatics, but full vagina
mad
show.
stuff.
I love that.
Like stuff where you're like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
but the vagina was out.
No, it was like comedy and sort of like more theatrical bits, and it was just like a complete. So there was a lady at the end. This was the finale. I think she must have been one of the founding members of Le Clique. It's a big thing. It's like
Yeah, no, I know what it is.
Yeah.
I know the poster. That's what I know.
And she had like a red handkerchief, and she kept going boom, and it would disappear, and then she'd pull it out of her pocket, and then every time she'd pull it out of the pocket of an item of clothing, she'd take the item of clothing off. And then it was like in her bra and knickers, and it was like, oh, it came out of her bra, and then she was like, oh, and then out of her knickers, and then when she was completely naked, she went, whoa, and then whoop, out it, yeah.
Out the
Which
Well, it came out of somewhere, Mikey. I don't know.
Wow.
Oh, that was
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you enjoyed that, did you?
Well, yes, it was great. Not just because of that. But like the whole thing was absolutely amazing. I really
Any late nights?
only when I did late shows. I did Best of the Fest on Saturday, so I got in at about 1, and then I did like Edinburgh Comedy All Stars or whatever. And,
Did you do late and live?
No,
Okay.
no, I can't do that anymore.
No. Right. So there is. I don't think I have any more Edinburgh questions, but I do have something that you will have.
Well, here's the thing. Sorry, no, I was going to say. So I went to see Fordy's show the night I got there because usually our shows clash.
He's there for the whole month.
He's there for the whole month.
Matt Ford.
So I went to see Fordy's show, and there was sort of like it was in Pleasance Beyond, I think it is. So it's like raked, 2 sort of banks of seating, and then there was like one of the rows had like 2 seats on their own. Obviously, I was on my own, so I sort of sat there. This is the sort of person I'm talking about. And then these sort of like 2 posh people came up, and I sort of stood up to let them pass, and they went like it was a big drama. Just like you're on your way to go sit there, and they went to the like steward. Can we not sit here? And I was like, I'm sitting here.
That's hilarious.
What? Just like that as well. I was like, no, I'm sitting here. Sorry, I'm an inconvenience. Well, can we not sit there? Fuck off.
What? So you had to where you had a seat either side of you, or
No, it was just like there was 2 seats. I just thought, I'll sit on the own. It wasn't. Yeah.
That's mental.
Just and that's the sort of
that's
person.
just typical of Matt Ford's audience.
His show was fucking amazing, but like, yeah,
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. What? But I mean, loads of people like that up there.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, we're at the Fringe. We saw this great show last year. On the whole, very nice.
Now,
Oh, good.
Yeah.
well, it's been a long time coming, but you've not mentioned it.
Oasis.
Oasis.
Oh,
Did you go?
I fucking got tickets last minute.
Right. What did you think?
Well, I just thought it was incredible. I mean, I thought it was absolutely incredible.
Have you never seen them before?
Never seen them before, and the energy, people. I went to see Maccabees the other day,
Right.
and and I
Seems
loved
dull
it.
in comparison.
No. I'm not going to talk about the differentiation between the music.
Why?
Because that's just because the Maccabees
Doesn't
are my
seem
band,
fair
so
on the
I
Maccabees.
preferred.
Maccabees is shit.
I preferred the Maccabees, but that's because
You're a
the
Maccabees fan.
are
You're
my
not an
band.
Oasis fan,
Exactly.
are you?
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
but
Well, I like Oasis. I listen to it, but I'm not like
you're not a fan, are you? Like,
no.
no.
But that makes it sound like I don't like them. You know what I mean? I really like them,
Yes.
but yeah, I'm not a fan. No, that's about we know what I mean. So they're not one of my favourite bands,
yeah.
right? But the
See-
feeling, like, honestly, when we were at Oasis, like, people were like offering to take photos for everyone. It was so nice. It was a real thing. Like, everyone was just really, there was a real sense of love and that people needed it. I really felt it. It was amazing. And that just wasn't at the Maccabees at
But
all.
that, to me, was because it was people who never thought they'd see it again. That was, you know, we were surrounded by people and...
There was a dad, sorry, Paul, because we're just going to let you run.
I've got a lot to say about this, but go on,
Right.
sorry, yeah.
So, what, should we talk about it in the Patreon?
Say what you were going to say.
All I was going to say was, and I thought this was a really lovely moment, is I watched when I retold this, I ended up weeping. I saw a dad who was obviously of an age, his daughter was an adult.
Sean, are you now going around doing Oasis material?
No, yeah. No, this is lovely. I saw a dad who had a daughter that was an adult.
Yeah.
And they got a selfie together and it made him cry. And it obviously made him cry. You felt it that he was crying because he got to see Oasis with his daughter.
Yeah, there was a lot of that going on.
that was like, that was right in front of me and it was a real special moment to witness.
Yes.
I was just like, it was just so lovely. I really saw what it meant to people. And I was so glad that I got to be there to see
Rather than someone who it would have meant that much to.
to see what it meant to people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes. It was unbelievable. Let's talk about it in the Patreon.
Let's talk about the Patreon.
Talk about more.
We'll talk about this more on the Patreon because we're going to get to hear basically something that we never thought would happen, which is McCaffrey's account of the return of Oasis. Follow on Patreon, patreon.com/WUYN.